this is TV. Okay, let's let that go. You're going to explain that. Second
Denise is
thing
not in
is,
occasion.
you get this beautiful girl, Adriana. I'm not her cousin, beautiful girl. And then the next day, a Raven drops a little letter, and boom, it's done. Like, I was rooting for you guys, and it just seems it's a little disappointing. So I'd love to hear, you know, like you could break it down for us. I'm open to hearing what you have to say, sir. So please go ahead.
I know it can be disappointing to everybody. Every time I've looked on here, you are the biggest advocate for Denise. And you are. Are you sure y'all are family?
I've never met her. I don't follow her on IG.
Different things, and like I said, from the mixer, from day
flow, bro.
Denise was my day one.
Yeah.
You know, she had always been in my top. We hit it off. We spoke for hours. And we talked every day, and the connection was there. But due to my past experiences and things I've been through that I shared with her, you know, about, you know, the jealousy and this and that. And we all know what we're on the show for. We all know we're on here to find who we're most compatible with. To find who we vibe with the best, who communication flows with the best, who you can see yourself just sharing moments, times, and just everything with. And it was Denise, but she just kept showing me signs of things that I didn't like, that really
I hear that
messed me up in my past with relationships. And I knew as a man that I didn't want to go back through that again. I would be setting myself up for failure and continuing to entertain that. So I gave her the benefit of the doubt. I warned her multiple times how I felt about it. You know, I gave her the benefit of the doubt, and it wasn't stringing her along. I gave her the benefit of the doubt, saying if she would just, you know, like you all talking about the game, play the game. Play the game. The very first time I actually saved Denise, and I told her, look, mama, you know, I want you to stay on here, but you got to play the game. You got to talk to other people. It was my first experience like this. I didn't know what the game was all about, but when I came there and
you played pretty well.
All I knew was
Alphas.
I had to meet everybody. I had to talk to everybody, and I didn't really talk to Adrian. I didn't talk to Alex much that first day. That's why our connection wasn't there from the beginning. I did talk to Adriana for a few minutes, and I liked the way we converse with each other. But it was Denise, you know, but she kind of knocked herself out the box along the pathway. And Adriana, you know, there was a scene that you all didn't see. There was a lot of stuff that happened on that show that you all didn't see. You know, dates. I mean, I went on dates. I talked to Joy.
Yeah, Joy said in her live as well.
Winter, I talked, you know, dates with Winter. You know, Alicia, she always, like, you know, she was there on the side. So I was talking to different people, Shay, you know, getting to know them, and it was just conversation. We're just talking, getting to know one another, and seeing how our conversation flowed. If we were for each other, if we weren't for each other, if we could be friends, if we could be deeper than that. And so I was playing my part and playing my position. But as I guess Denise really wasn't liking that, you know, because she felt like, because she put me in her number one and I was putting her in my number one from the beginning, that things couldn't change. And in life, nothing is a for sure thing. You know what I'm saying?
I get that. I feel you. I feel you.
Okay, ladies, chill. Ladies, chill. Let the guy talk. We
have hopes and expectations that we're going to make it back home. But everybody who walks out of the house that morning doesn't always make it back home. So that's what I mean by it's not always promised. You know what I'm saying? Now with Adriana, we vibed really well. It was a lot of laughing and just deep conversation, and everything just flowed like it was supposed to. Cause similar to how it was with Denise and I, but without the extra stuff in between. You know what I mean? She played the game on that side, Rashid, and you know, and I respected that. I didn't get jealous. I played my role on this side when she did that. But we met in the middle when it came time to meet in the middle. And when we met in the middle, we chopped it up for hours. You know, like I said, conversation just flowed. I can conversate just a little bit. But yeah, and that's another part in the side that you all didn't see. They only show so much. So you like Cali? Yeah, I heard you talking about I'm a clown and this and that.
I said he's gonna see it. I said he's gonna see it.
I said she was surrounded by two clowns. Do you remember why I called you a clown? Do you remember why I said you were clowning? You ran back to mess up Denise's little situation. Like you already said, you're not my number one anymore, ma'am. It's all good. Like, we've broken up. But then you went to mess up a
She
little
broke
situation with
up me.
Anthony. Why you run back to
So
Anthony?
with
Like,
that
what?
part-
What's up with that?
Wait.
If you see that as my character throughout the whole show,
I
answer that
agree.
question. It's
I
one
agree.
question.
I have said that you were emotionally intelligent. We've been consistent with that,
I've
and so I
never
was
done that throughout
surprised.
the whole show. The only reason
I
I did
feel
that
you.
is because production said that Anthony and I needed to have that conversation on that bench and talk about Denise in this fashion. That's the only reason why that happened. I'm not a messy person. I mind my own business. If I can't, if I'm not focused on if I'm focused on your grass and what's going on over there, how am I gonna keep my grass green?
That's what I
You know
was
what I'm
thinking.
saying? I got a whole